Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian, and you are Chords and Notes Nation. Today we have a band that is new for this channel, Anathema. I have heard of them, and I am pretty certain I have listened to maybe a couple of songs of theirs over the years. Um, I know this is one of those bands that I've been meaning to get to, just haven't gotten to as far as doing reactions. But I did hear, what was it? I forget the song. It was just the other day. I was listening to um, some songs on a streaming service that I like, and it was one of those random. Um, when the song that I chose was over, you know, the service uh, automatically played another song, similar genre, feel, whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, Anathema. And this was one of the songs that came up, Ariel. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And I said, I got to do a reaction to this. And so now I'm going to. And it is a live performance from a video, A Sort of Homecoming is the name of the video. This is actually off the Kamran Ramani YouTube channel. So, Kamran, thank you so much for putting this up. I do have the lyrics. So, before we go, before we get started, this is off of their Distant Satellites album. Was released in June of 2014. So we're looking at over a decade ago. Wow. They have been around for a while. And it was recorded in Oslo. Stephen Wilson wound up mixing some of this. He's a pretty well-known name in that part of the world. Positive reviews. That's good. And okay, so here is the track listing for that album. I think, boy, what came up? Lost Song Part 2. That sounds familiar. You're Not Alone. I think that one came up. I could be thinking of another band though. But I think, yeah, I may wind up just reacting to this entire album. But right now we're going to focus on Ariel, and I do have the lyrics, so I'll kind of go over that afterwards, but let's enjoy the performance. And here we go. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful
I found you in the dark.
That vibrato.
I found you
Look at that.
in the dark.
Oh, that vibrato.
Don't leave me here. Don't leave me staring at the sun.
staring at the sun. Love so strong it hurts. Staring at the sun. Love so strong.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. That was, yeah, that was amazing. So obviously the lyrics were probably, you could hear them very well. They sang them clearly, and there wasn't a lot of noise from the other instruments that the vocals had to compete over. This was a basic song that, so you had that riff, that piano riff, and in it was that pedal point note, um, and it's one of those songs that they didn't deviate from that theme at all. They maybe went up an octave, and I mean, really, did they do much more than that? There was just a little bit of splashes of this and that, but they really stayed around that riff. That was the theme, and it was sort of, well, it was definitely repetitive, wasn't it? Not only musically but lyrically. But there's a reason for that, and I don't think the reason is because they couldn't think of anything else, right? Sometimes when you are so strong on a point, um, we find that in our own minds when we're fixated on something. That's the only thing that keeps repeating until something acts upon that to change. I found you in the dark. I found you in the dark. So, regardless of who they're talking about, this concept of being in the dark, these moments in life where things aren't going well, where maybe there's a loneliness, maybe there's a struggle, maybe whatever it is a singular thing for an individual. And then finding someone in the dark um, is, to me, is a very profound statement. It's a simple but profound statement, because when you find something, it implies you're looking for something. Sometimes you stumble across things when you're not looking for them, and you could say, yeah, I found you. But more realistically, you're using that word because you're looking. You're looking. And in the dark, it's hard to see. And so the search is more intense. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me. So, still in the dark, you found someone and you want that person to help you get out of this place. And then it goes to staring at the sun, a love so strong it hurts. Well, that's very interesting, because now you're going from the dark to this intense light. And we all know we're not supposed to stare at the sun because it'll burn your eyes out or something like that. Um, but you have this lyrical contrast. Yet musically, yes, the music changed according to how they wanted the lyrics to hit. But again, it didn't, there wasn't much change, if that makes sense. I dreamed of you in the dark. You spoke to me from afar. What you mean to me is clear, and I'll always be near. Boy, there's a love here. There's a who is this person? You're dreaming about them. You found them. You're it's a love that is so strong it hurts. Um because this person spoke from afar and what you mean to me is clear, and I'll always be near. I'm always going to be there for you. I'm always going to be close. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me here. Oh, I found you in the dark. I look into your eyes, see my life defined. Look into your eyes, see your heart and mind. So this love, this absolute love, this beauty, this your life is defined when you look into your eyes. That's the way our relationship should be with our creator. That should be the number one relationship, and that's how we should be. But oftentimes we look for that sort of validation, that sort of love, that sort of acceptance from other people. And how many times have other people let us down? You know what I mean? So, but this is a very strong concept wrapped up in a very simple yet repetitive musical theme that was executed beautifully. I mean, her voice with that vibrato that she put on at the end of each sentence, that was just, it gave it. I don't think when I listened to the song for the first time off the studio recording, I want to say the vibrato wasn't there. I'd have to go back and listen. But if she added that for the live performance, I think that was just a brilliant touch, because it really, think about a string vibrating. I mean, sound, right? That's what sound is. Sound is vibration. And that means a force has acted upon a thing to create a response like that. And if you go into the lyrics, I found you in the dark, don't leave me here. All of a sudden you're talking about this force that has acted upon the heart of this person. And now the response is, I want it to go on forever. Kind of like how that vibrato was, and it was extended vibrato too. Really well done. Well done. I love the fact that there was some cello in there, not an entire string section as far as beyond guitars. That was a really nice touch. There was a lot of simplicity in this song that I think was quite apropos, and I really, really, really like this song. So very cool. Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you have other Anathema suggestions that you really, really, really want me to get to, please follow the pathway in the description box below this video. I have a lot of videos lined up that I want to get to, and every single band I wish I could do everything of theirs, but sometimes it takes me a while to get back around to things. But if you want me to get there sooner, check out the description box below. Definitely the way to do it. That is all I have for this. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Love one another. And I will talk to you in the next video.